We start this next chapter in some spawning town, and by the looks of it, the stepsister has made it to the game, and she might be a mage. Players notice another new player, and Xiaoyu is exploring and getting impressed by the RTX 9080 graphics. And no, she is not a mage. She got the hidden class sacrifice, and wonders if this class is very powerful, and will it be able to help Song Fei. Sister now wonders how Song Fei is doing right now. Does he know the secret about the starting points? Now all pissed, she wonders where her bastard brother Qin Feng is gone. She knows he always cares about her and bothers her all day long. But during this critical time, he can't be relied on at all. But screw all that. Right now she got the hidden class, and that simp Zhang Wei promised to help her level up, so her brother can fend for himself. She is not going to care about him. Now she checks the leaderboard and is impressed that the top-ranked Shadow is actually level 6, but that simp Zhang Wei is just level 3. Sister thinks if she sticks with Shadow she will level up faster, but she has no clue where to find this expert. Now she notices another group, and it's Meng's group, and they are unable to contact a player named Swaying with the Wind, but they don't have time to wait for him. But they can't kill mobs without a healer. They know they aren't experts like Shadow who can farm solo, and so they suggest they find another healer to party up. Sister introduces herself and asks if they are looking for a healer, and states that she's got a hidden class, Life Sacrifice. Scene shifts to Shadow and his Lady Luck looking down from a cliff, and sure enough it's the Golden Ghost ship. Shadow tells the mage to hide here and be careful of ambushes. MC is going to go deal with the boss. Mage tells him to be careful and Shadow vanishes and drops down from the cliff. We are told that due to the influence of the ghost ship, the area has become a violent domain, which means Shadow could lose a lot of health here. Like staying in this area for 15 minutes will be equal to losing 1 day of lifespan. But it's doable, not that much. This is a special boss at level 5, and MC has 45 minutes and 25 seconds. MC is shocked to see the time limit. But there's still 45 minutes left, and it's more than enough time to kill it. So Shadow quickly uses his instant Shadow Slash and starts zigzagging around the boss and doing a lot of damage. Next he combos it with his Venom Dart and Stealth Break Strike to do critical damage. Now MC tells us that most people don't know where this boss's weakness is. It's not the skeleton, but the ghost fire bell at the tip of the ship is the weakness, and when the bell is attacked, boss starts controlling the surrounding water body, and it launches a massive AoE attack, which summons these water pillars which do abnormally huge damage. Normal warriors can barely take a hit from this attack. Shadow is thankful that his class has great agility at the start. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been able to dodge. And after the AoE attack, this boss summons 12 decaying water ghosts. And every one of these water ghosts are silver tier. Shadow is hidden, but he knows if all 12 ghosts attack, all parties start panicking. Furthermore, the ghost boat keeps summoning these water ghosts every 3 minutes. If they are not killed quickly, they overwhelm whole parties. But Shadow has been invisible from the start, so these ghosts won't be able to notice him. MC just needs to find the right angle. And he gets it. Now using instant Shadow Slash again, MC destroys them all at once. Mage has no idea what's going on. All she sees are monsters dying. But she is amazed by how strong this expert is. Shadow is too powerful. He keeps vanishing. Boss has already lost a lot of health, and it didn't even got the opportunity to counterattack. But suddenly Shadow tells Little Black that he will die in a while. Mage can't believe it. MC tells her to not do anything and wait for him to revive. Mage, all shocked, asks, doesn't he have the upper hand? And what the hell is Little Black? MC, aren't you Little Black? Mage tells him that her name is Black Plum Big Plum, and Little Black sounds like a dog's name. Now we see the thugs from before, and they are mad and think it was the little mage girl who killed them before. One of their members found Little Black at the cliff, and he informs others that Shadow is fighting a boss solo. Boss is like, let's go everyone. This time they are sure they are going to kill Shadow. Shadow is still fighting the boss, and boss is about to do its 4th attack, which it does at half health. This attack is a massive AoE soul surge. As MC is right now, he won't be able to dodge it, which means for 5 seconds he won't be able to move. Little Black is again shocked to see Shadow getting stunned, and then hit with that water tornado, getting 1059 damage, and so MC is dead. Shadow lost 1,087 days of lifespan. Thugs were also watching this whole thing go down, and they are happy that this arrogant expert died. Thugs are excited to see Shadow's loot drop, and they think it has at least 100 days of lifespan. This cocky bastard sees that boss is at half HP, so they charge it, and also to pick up a huge lifespan at the same time. But they are stopped or are stunned from something. And they are killed. Now these thugs respawn back at the town. They can't believe this boss is this powerful. They wonder how Shadow lowered its HP to half. They find it ridiculous that they just entered the swamp and died instantly. Plus there were those small water ghosts. They have no clue how to fight this boss. Even though they all died, they are still going to go after the boss. Shadow respawned back at the town and using his agility quickly came back to fight the boss, but he is confused. On seeing this many lifespan light orbs, Little Black states that MC came back really quickly, and she tells him that there was a group of people charging at the boss, but they were wiped out by a water column. MC states that they overestimated their own strength. Shadow remembers that in his previous life, he suffered greatly because of this ghost ship, but MC knows the ship only uses this stun move only once, and the rest of his health is very easy to deal with. But when this boss gets damaged, below half health, there's a fixed chance it could disappear and reappear far away. That's why it's difficult for other players. So MC attacks with a poison dart and hits the ghost bell with it. Hit by poison, boss gets angry and starts summoning water ghosts. But Shadow has already learned its pattern and uses instant Shadow Slash to kill the water ghosts. Thugs are back on the cliff, watching the fight and waiting to attack them both. Little Black is pissed that these idiots are back and they keep causing trouble. She knows Shadow is about to kill the boss, and she can't let them get in MC's way. And so she starts channeling a lightning spell. Weather forecast is that there'll be lightning today, and lightning strikes down on these thugs. Thugs figure out it's the mage on the cliff attacking them, and they charge at Little Black to kill her. Seeing these bastard men, Little Black starts running and asking for help. But we see that some other group is spying on this whole ordeal. Shadow realizes a lot of spectators. Due to his damage being too low, the fight has taken a lot of time, but the boss is nearly dead. MC now figures out that the group on the hill are players who just died. There's also a group beside the swamp, and by the looks of it, they are waiting for MC to kill the boss, and then they'll kill him and snatch the loot. And so the boss dies from the poison, and Shadow quickly uses his Shadow Sneak, stating that other players had a good plan but they miscalculated. MC receives 4,800 EXP from this boss, and level up to level 8, and gets 216 days of lifespan. And as the first player in Shelltown to kill a gold grade boss, MC got 3 reputation points. All this is being broadcasted in other towns, and other players are noticing this. They can't believe this Shadow is so strong that he killed a gold boss. They are also mad that this Shadow is not from their great haunt city. Men can't believe that Shadow was fighting a bronze boss just a little while ago, and now he already killed a gold boss solo. And he wonders what is the difference between Shadow and the rest is so huge. Xiaoyu thinks that this Shadow is indeed the strongest if he can carry her to level up. Then she would be able to see Song Fei. Now we see a lot of loot drop from this monster. The group hiding near the swamp sees this huge loot, but they notice that MC didn't take anything, so he must be wary of them. This one guy tells the other one to use his skill to find Shadow and kill him, and they will take the loot for themselves. And so this archer starts charging his arrow and attacks with this awesome-looking phantom horned eagle. Eagle flies over the swamp to reveal Shadow. MC didn't expect this hunter to learn this anti-invisibility skill so quickly. No wonder they are so confident in killing Shadow and snatching the loot. But it's a shame because Shadow's assassin class comes with +1 invisibility level, which means this level 1 birdshot can't break his skill. Archer does not see anyone, so he tells others that MC must have left on seeing them. So they decide to get the loot first, but they can't drop their guard. They need to be prepared for battle at any time. The ownership rights for the boss loot is 5 minutes. After the time is up, they can get the loot. And just as they get near the loot, they are cut into pieces. MC used the instant Shadow Slash to finish them off. And suddenly it got much quieter. MC remembers Little Black is missing, but he'll find her later. Shadow now upgrades his greedy hand before getting the loot. Now the loot has a 100% chance to be 1 tier higher. MC knows this chance is a direct change. Now he will gather all the light together and squeeze them. And like some vacuum sucking up dirt, greedy hand sucks up all the loot, and we see a huge beam of light. MC gets a lot of stuff and points plus this new item called the Ghost Fire Bell. Shadow can't believe it. He got this bell, this item when Equipped will not lose lifespan when killed, but the cooldown is a lot. Its passive skill is Soul Absorb, which is like Life Steal, and its active skill is Soul Shock, which stuns the enemies. Man, seriously very complex power system in this manhwa. MC now tells us that this bell isn't considered an equipment, it's an item. It doesn't occupy 2 equipment slots, but it takes only 1 slot, which is very convenient. Shadow now hears Little Black calling for help, so he looks around and asks Little Black, where are you? We start the next chapter with Shadow looking for Little Black, and Little Black is trying to fend off those thugs. Thugs state that Little Black resists a lot. They tell her that there's nowhere to escape. If she comes over to them quietly, they will make her feel so good that she will ascend to heaven. Mage is on the edge of the cliff, and without giving it a second thought, she jumps down, and bam, she hits the ground, dying instantly. Thugs can't believe this crazy lady really jumped and vanished. I mean, this way she's going to get away and respawn back at the town. So this was very clever. Even though she dies, Little Black is still on the voice chat and tells Shadow no need to save her. She already died and returned to the town, even though it was painful, but she is glad because her party's tradable lifespans are all on her Captain Ming. MC tells her to wait for him there. He will pass the stuff to her. Mage is okay with it and thanks MC for working so hard. MC now decides to check the loot and thinks that he gained a lot this time. And he continues to evolve the Greedy Hand, which is now at epic level. MC realizes the higher the skill level, the more evolution points it consumes to evolve, but Shadow decides to rise his attacking skills, because the higher his damage is, the stronger the boss he can fight against and get better loot. And so he upgrades Instant Shadow Slash to Diamond level. Backstab is enhanced to Gold tier. Nice panel. Damage has doubled for Instant Shadow Slash. Now he can deal 3,000 damage. And if he does backstab, the damage from 7 slashes can go up to 7,000. We are told that a Gold tier boss drops some silver and 1 or 2 gold items. But due to the effects of Greedy Hand, MC got 11 gold equipment and 2 platinum, and 3 of them can be used by Assassin class. Shadow gets this awesome Ghost Ship Dual Blades Platinum Grade. With it, every normal attack will deal damage twice. MC thinks that this skill isn't really useful, but the base attack of this weapon is very high. Attack speed will also increase skill casting speed and reduce recovery time, making these not entirely useless, and its armor-piercing properties are very high. He also got the Ghost Fire Leather Armor at level 5. MC thinks that leveling up hasn't increased his constitution yet. His current health is at 350, and this armor adds 419 health. When MC wears this, he knows that most of the players won't be able to break his defense. Now MC makes his defense equipment invisible and uses the starting appearance of the Assassin class. This way others won't be able to see his equipment using their eyes, and they must enter the game interface to check. Last skill he gets is the Ghost Shadow Blur, which grants 15% immunity to all damage. So it's like evasion. Dude, the power system is really like a game like in this manhwa, right? Shadow finally got an assassin survival skill, but it's very weak because it's difficult to increase dodge rate in this game. Even if dodge rate is increased, other attributes become low. If dodge isn't activated, it becomes very dangerous. But Shadow is different. He can evolve skills infinitely, so he can raise dodge rate without sacrificing other skills. Now it's time to return the remaining stuff, which is for Little Black and her party. MC knows they won't be able to afford it, but he can definitely sell them on credit due to Meng's personality. MC knows he got this big upgrade thanks to Little Black. Without her, MC wouldn't have been able to find this boss. As MC is walking back, he encounters those thugs that were chasing Little Black. All these men notice each other, and the thugs immediately start running scared shitless. Shadow quickly becomes invisible and uses Instant Shadow Slash on these thugs. After finishing off the small ones, MC comes in front of the leader of this group, becomes visible and scares this guy. The thug starts apologizing and saying that he won't do it again. He starts calling MC Daddy and starts pleading. He has only 1 year on lifespan left. Shadow in a menacing slow voice asks, "When you attack others, do you think about your own fate?" But the thug has no answer, so MC hits him with a poison dart and leaves him to die in pain. And with it, his lifespan will become 0, and this guy will die in the real world. MC thinks that he has the Ghost Fire Bell. Even if he's careless and dies, he won't lose any lifespan. Scene shifts and Shadow is back in town after killing the Golden Boss. and everyone is shocked to see him. Some people wonder if MC used some cheats. Others wonder why isn't MC wearing any equipment, but suddenly someone calls out to Shadow, and this guy offers him an assassin skill book they bought with their lifespan, and they tell MC to take it. These are the guys who tried to ambush Shadow in the swamp. MC looks at the book, and it's a control skill, Impale, which causes stun, so MC agrees to take it, but some members of this party get angry. They were killed by MC, and now they have to get him a new skill. They have never been treated like this, and they decide to gather other players and take on Shadow. But their leader tells them to shut up. He states that this Shadow is growing so fast, and he levels up solo, so he must have a huge secret. They plan to find MC in real life and kidnap him. That way they will get the secret, and they can even make him their slave. Other players agree with this guy Xian Xiao, and this guy will try to send a woman to MC to get information out of him. And he thinks that Shadow's voice sounds foreign. He's not from their rich circles, so it means MC is poor. They are going to find a professional beauty and make sure Shadow falls for the trap. Now we see MC meet up with Little Black and tells her to accept the trade, and he'll give her some stuff. Mage thanks the expert and reminds him that she is Big Plum, not Little Black. I like Little Black. MC gives her a fire spell, and she is very impressed with it. She's going to quickly rise in power with this. She got the skill, the necklace, and they instantly multiplied her damage several times, even her mana. Regeneration has doubled. Again, she thanks Shadow for all this. MC tells her no problem. He's just following their agreement, and tells Little Black to give him the space ring now. She gives him the ring and states that when she was escaping in the forest, she discovered an underground cave. It seems to the entrance to a ruin. Are you interested? Little Black asks. MC can't believe it. First the Golden Ghost ship, now a ruin entrance. He thinks that it's really beneficial to become friends with this girl. But it could be because MC gave her 2 gold items. Otherwise she wouldn't have told him. But MC got the ring, and with it his inventory reached 27 slots. Now MC asks her where is Meng. Once he sells him the items, he'll go to take a look at the ruins. Little Black tells him that Meng and rest have gone to train the new priest. They won't be back anytime soon. Little Black has marked the ruin entrance on the map. There is a stone slab on the ground behind the bushes. She moved the slab and hid inside while escaping, but suddenly she heard screams from inside. She got terrified and ran away. Shadow understands and is ready to head over to the ruins. He'll trade with Meng when he gets back, and so he vanishes. Shadow is now moving like Shadow the Hedgehog. His original plan was to find some place to grind to level 10, but since there's a ruin, no need to grind. Now MC tells us that there are mainly 3 types of ruins in starter towns, which are tombs, cursed ruins, and temples of faith. But no matter what kind of ruin it is, the small mobs are all bronze tier. There might even be some silver monsters. To MC, these ruins are a sea of lifespan and evolution points.